Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing well. Today is, well, office hours are back, and today is the first experiment of this new format. So we decided to get rid of Zoom because the user experience was a little bit clunky. So the idea here is for you to ask questions in your chat, and then I'll send you links so that you can join me on the scene. Please, the idea is I can only have like 10 people at the same time. So I'll invite you on and then make sure to hop off and go back to the regular stream so that we can all I'll take turns. So Flo will be joining me shortly, hopefully. Let's see, unless I got mixed up with my time. No, I didn't. All right, so Flo should be joining us shortly, and yeah, if you have any questions, go for it. Start posting them in the comments, and we'll try to take them all. Hey, Micah. Good to see you on here. All right, Flo is here. Let me. Hey, Flo.
Hey, Joyce.
Nice. I hear my voice.
Oh yes, sorry.
No worries. Hi, Daniel. Good to see you here. Oh, I see on your YouTube avatar picture you have a nice Xano t-shirt. Stoked to have office hours back. Yeah, happy to be back. Hopefully you all enjoy this new format. Hey, Giovanni. If you have any questions, please ask them, and I'll send you the link so you can hop on and join us and share your screen and ask your questions. If you have no questions, I can show you I can brag about how I built the events calendar for these office hours. How are you doing, Flo?
Okay, I think it's better now.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm doing good, thank you.
Yeah, you have a nice new room for streaming.
Yeah, only for this.
Nice. Giovanni is saying, looking forward to the next updates. Yeah, the big one, there's a big release coming up on the 25th of September. It will be about cleaning the DOM, so cleaning the code that's generated when you publish a WeWeb app. If you have live apps that are in production, you should have received an email earlier today explaining everything's that's may impact you. Most apps will not be impacted, but for some, it's better to you'll need to do slight tweaks before you republish your apps. But yeah, that's you have all the information there. Hi, Can. And Edgar has a question. So, Edgar, if I send you the link, do you wanna hop on, or do you just want us to answer the question like this? Edgar had a question about what's the best way to handle Supabase auth token expiration? I want to send the user back to the login page. Should I be using private pages with it? I'll share the link on in the chat, Edgar. So if you want to hop on. I don't know if you have some theory. I don't know if Edgar wants to join, or do you have some theory to answer that question, Flo? Or
no, I'm
you need more context. You need more context.
Get this. Normally, if the user has an expired auth token, you will be automatically redirected to the login page. You just need to configure your plugin, and normally this should be done automatically. The first time you get an error message.
So that's if you're using private pages, right? Otherwise, you need to set it up manually.
Absolutely, absolutely, yes. if you don't want to use private pages to do this, indeed you need to add a workflow on upload and just do a get request or something like get the profile of the user. If it's not working in the error branch, you redirect to the login page. You can do it manually if you prefer.
Cool. I see Edgar just joined, so...
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Oh, yeah, perfect. Yeah, I had to mute the YouTube as well, too, because I realized it was like double audio coming through.
Okay, yeah. Got it.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if I have anything exactly to share. I've been trying to read through the forums, and I read there's a couple of ways to do it, but what's happening right now is that when a user is on my page and their auth token expires, they're still able to like click around, but things just fail and nothing else like pulls. What I want to do is as soon as we notice that, I want to send the user back to the login page, no matter what they do.
So, yeah, because if they're already on the page, that's the idea. Okay.
Okay, yeah, when it happens, when it's on the page. So right now the only way to do this is to manage error on your requests. So it's not easy to do. I don't remember if we have dedicated triggers for Supabase. Let me just quickly check. If it's not the case, this is something we can work on. It's something we want to do basically to give you some triggers to manage errors globally in your application, and in that case you could detect this error, check that this is a 4 or 3 error, and then redirect to the login page. This is something you would be able to do. I don't know exactly when, but this is something we want to prioritize. But right now maybe we added something for Supabase, but I'm not sure. I need to check out. But basically right now you need to do this manually on your error branches. And at what moment we will add this trigger globally, so you could only do the workflow once.
Okay, so that's for so my main workflows, I would just go to the error, and if I notice a 403 error coming through, then I would redirect them to the login page. That's the best way to handle it. Okay. Yeah. And is private pages, should I be using that? Right now, all my, I guess the logic to access my database, the policies are all in Supabase, so I was just primarily allowing users to log in, and then the Supabase manages the user and what they can actually see and what they can do. Should I be using private pages too, or does that provide any benefit?
Yes, especially this routing part. So every time your user will change a page or load the page for the first time, the plugin will check out if the user is logged in. So basically all the pages behind an authentication should be private.
Oh, okay. I do already have that logic on the page load to check to see if the user's logged in. So I have it as page loads, send the user login if they're not logged in. So does private page buy me anything else, or?
No, it's mainly this. Mainly this to prevent you from adding this logic to all the pages.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's meant to save you time. All right,
Got it. Yeah. Thank you.
It won't add any more security. It's more security, but you do still have to add the RLS on the Supabase side. This is really important.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Sounds good. Right. Thank you so much.
Welcome. I'll kick you out now, but feel free to, just because I have a limit on guests, but you feel free to join back later. All right, we had, so Micah can't hop on a call, but we talked about a custom debounce on an input a few months ago. You can find the recording, so I'll try to find that recording for you while Flo answers another question, but otherwise, I'll find it won't be the recording of the office hours, but I'll send you, we have a recording in the Academy about the search input, how to build a search from scratch, and it has the custom debounce in that video. So I'll send you that. The UI is a little bit older, but the logic is the same. All right, Saul, and I think Saul joined. Yeah, let me have you on.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hi, Saul.
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm enjoying using WeWork so far.
WeWork, that's nice.
WeWeb, sorry.
That's right.
But I had a question about using the drawer. So
Yeah.
I wanted to, on my project, I wanted to click a button and then like sort of like a notification drawer slides over. And I didn't really understand how to do the workflow for it, I guess. And I wanted to
Okay.
see if I could ask you
That's your
guys,
voice.
the creators, for the advice, So
Do you wanna share your screen?
yeah, I can share it here. Um, I can go here.
Oh,
Yeah, so this is our website
see if I need
company,
to.
and can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see this notification drawer right here? I would like to link this notification drawer to when someone clicks notification, the drawer will slide over. So I just wanted to see how I could do that.
Can you zoom in a little bit?
Is that good?
Perfect. Yeah,
Okay.
that's enough. Perfect. Okay, so can you click the edit button
The
at
H.
the top? Yeah, the edit mode, to go to the edit mode, because right now you are on preview on the top right of your screen.
Edit,
Yeah,
edit,
in
edit,
here.
edit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Perfect. Okay. So here I see that it's hidden. So I guess for this notification, you went to the setting tab. So the second tab here. And I guess, yeah, this one. And I guess on conditional rendering, the last one, I suppose here. No, yes, it's off. Okay. So can you toggle it on just so you can see it?
So
where it is?
I'd have to do that one for that one as well, I think. Right.
Yes.
So
the idea is to first display it. And here I
wonder why is it not? Yeah, why isn't displaying? We'll see in a second. Condition. Maybe it's because it's hidden behind here, or
it's behind here. Yes, maybe. Okay, so. Okay, so let me ask you another question while you're doing this. Will you use this notification section kind of on multiple pages, or is it just for this page?
It would probably be for every page.
Okay.
Similar to like if you were on Facebook and you want to look at your notifications on games or something, right? You'd be able to see notifications.
So let's do another one. Could you click the add button at the top? And drawer is the right name for this, but right now you should look for. Okay, it's already drawer. Oh, it's already this one. I forgot that we renamed already it. So this is the one you dropped, right?
Right, correct.
Okay. But okay, so you really want a sidebar from the right or just a notification bar?
So when I first dragged this in, it was like force opening to the right side of the screen. So it was doing that. And then I started playing with like the workflow and stuff. And I was starting to do all of that and it really wasn't working out. So when you guys posted, you'd have.
Okay, so let's just to save time right now. Can you drag and drop it again? A new one from the add panel. Yeah, this one, perfect. So don't click here yet. So you see in here you've got include variables, and if you open this accordion, just click include variables here. Yeah, so you see in here, you're gonna have a new variable called drawer open, okay?
Right.
That is going to be added to your project. So can you click place component? Okay, so if you click on the layout here, you should see it, yes, there, perfect. So in here now, can you go to the debug button? So it's, yeah, just the one just on the right. Yes, this one. And can you select variables In here you are, yeah, perfect. And can you look for, it was a drawer, something.
Yeah, so it's going to be the copy.
Yeah, maybe the last one, this one.
Mhm.
So if you click on it, you can change the value. So you see in here, it's false, and can you toggle it to true? And here you are. You have this this drawer opening here, so you can edit it and so on. So now, normally, if you click preview and you click on the middle of the screen, it should go away, no? Okay,
All right.
so
Yeah.
because it's behind, it looks like
Well,
it's behind.
you see this one right here.
Is here too, okay.
Maybe if I move it, I don't know.
You may need to remove this one, okay. So I think it's behind because you may have multiple one of them. So can you go to the layout? Yeah, here, perfect. So the last one you dropped drawer. That's because it's the last one. So can you select the one before notification drawer?
Yeah.
And I think you should hide this one because we displayed it before and it's above everything. So could you hide it? Yeah, could you?
Can I go none?
Not this one, really the rendering. So in the settings, yes. Can you toggle it off? Like, yeah, in here. Perfect. So I think now it's still here, but you do have one at the top. What is the one at the top? Or name, this one, you see? Can you click on this one? Yeah, this, you see you've got an input mention or name at the top of your application right now.
The big white bar in the middle.
The big white bar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, my search bar.
Can you? Okay, so this one is above everything. So I guess this search bar has an index, right? If you click on the style style tab, yes, the first one, yes, the one just before, yes, this one. Can you scroll a bit? Scroll again. Yes, a bit more. I think it's in effect, maybe. I don't remember. Yes, Z-axis. No, it's off. So why this one is above everything? Did you at what moment change this property, Z-axis?
I haven't changed any properties on the effects for the search bar.
So let's do it in another way. Can you select the drawer you just added in the layout? Yeah, this one, perfect. And now let's change the Z-axis. You see in here you've got a property Z-axis. Can you type in 100 in here instead of just 1? Okay.
Wow.
So you see it's
you know, that alone took me just to even like that was cool.
That's normal. This is another dimension, you know.
Yeah. So X would be this way, Y would be this way, and Z
absolutely.
would be okay.
The depth of your screen, absolutely. So the higher the number is, the more above it will be, above everything.
So this is kind of like the move to back or move to front type of thing.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Okay, awesome.
So now let's finalize this. So now you can click yes, perfect, on notification here. Can you go to the workflow tab? So the last tab on the right. And let's create a new workflow. Okay, you already have one, perfect. So can you click on this one?
I told you, I was trying to play.
Yeah, you were almost there.
Yeah.
So it was, yeah, this is nice. So change variable values were open. So can you click on that one? And now you need to select the new one we created, the copy.
Yeah, the drawer, copy, copy.
And copy, I don't know.
This one right
here.
here.
Yeah, this one. And this one needs to be true, perfect. So let's try. Let's try. So you can close it. You can click preview. Normally, if you click the cross here, okay, it disappear, and here you are.
So
Beautiful.
when I clicked it, just one thing. When I clicked it, it did go. It went to another page. Is that?
Oh, you may have a link on notification in that case. Yeah.
Oh.
you may
maybe
need
I
to,
should
yeah, you should
Yeah,
remove
you
the
have a
link
link. Yeah.
on
my
the setting.
link.
And yeah, in here you need to, on link to, you need to click select none.
No
link.
link.
Yeah, something.
Yep.
Yeah, no link.
Okay.
And now.
Awesome, guys. Hey, I just
So
want
what
to
you-
say one thing. I think WeWeb is the future of tech stacks. I commented on you guys' Twitter the other day. You probably didn't see it, but I've been watching all you guys' tutorials and stuff, and I really think WeWeb is going to change the way developers look at applications in the future. I mean, this alone in JavaScript would have taken me 20 months. Who knows, right? But I'm able to build stuff a lot faster just by using WeWeb, and it's so cool. I just want to tell you guys, I really appreciate it.
Well, I'm very happy this is being recorded. I may do it.
No, and Joyce, I appreciate all of your tutorials. You're so good at explaining things. And I don't know your name, but I really do appreciate
Flo.
you so much. Flo. Yeah. So I appreciate
our
it,
names
guys.
are not here.
Mhm.
That's something.
So-
Well, thanks so much. I really
I hope
appreciate
you
the
can
kind
help
words.
Thank
It
you
gives
very
everyone
us,
much.
out. Yeah.
it gives us a lot of energy. Right.
All right.
Talk to you
Take care,
soon.
guys.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Right. Let me see the next question. So I'm still getting used to the new thing, but so we have can I keep here? Question: I have a list of data. I use pagination to list data. When user clicks on next page to show next page data is working fine. That list is in the checkbox. User can select Okay, I'm not understanding this question. Do you want to hop on? Ken, I see your. If you want to hop on, you can. Let me reshare the link to hop on here. And there we go. So if you wanna, because I'm not understanding your question just by reading it. So if you can hop on and share your screen, that would be amazing. In the meantime, I think we have Steve here. So let me get you on, Steve. Are you still here, Steve?
Yes.
Yes. All right. I'll just turn the music down because we can't hear you very well. All right. Did you want to share your question and ask your question? And
Yep. So basically, I have two things. The first one, I'm going to share my screen. Just a second.
sure.
You're seeing right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So my first question is that I have like this multi-select dropdown. I'm planning to create like a UI kit for WeWeb, but basically I want to know if there is any chance to animate when these like items are selected. Like when I click here, you see that they appear instantly. I want to know if there is any chance to animate this. The way that I build this is basically, this is a repeating loop, you know? So basically, as this is a repeating loop, I don't know if there is any chance to do that.
So what animation would you like to have here?
Anything, basically like something nicer than just like, like probably like a fade in or ease in, not just like instant.
Okay. So I think you can select this item here. John, yeah, one of them. I guess it's repeated. So
Yeah.
okay. So maybe not the container, but the item inside. Yeah,
Okay.
this one. Perfect. And on the right side, on the style bar, yeah, here, if you scroll, you should see really the end block should be animation. Yeah, just here. So you see in here, you can basically you've got it's called keyframes. So you can create keyframes to do this, but we can just try with AI. So could you click generate animation with AI here? And just ask for a fade in effect. yeah, let's try this.
Okay.
Okay, let's try. Click on preview.
Oh, got it. Yeah, I think it's working at some level.
Almost there, but it's yeah, it's triggering everything when you select, but it's a start.
Yeah,
So can you select the item again? I will show you how you can iterate easily. So you can
Yeah.
keep iterating with AI, but you see below you've got open editor. You see on keyframes there.
Yeah.
And I can't see it because of the message of Joyce, I think.
Sorry, let me remove.
Yeah, perfect. So you see in here, you've got keyframe editor, and you have two little blue button here. Yeah, so this
Yeah.
is two states. And sometime when you do an animation, you want it to go up and down, and then in that case, you would have 3 steps, you see? So when you hover those bubbles, you can see the value. So in here, it's changing opacity, you see? The opacity goes in here 1, and I guess the first bubble on the left, it will be 0. So you see what property it's changing, okay? So you can click the play button to see it working in here. And you can manually change things if you like. But you can keep iterating with AI if you like, and you will see the changes in this keyframe editor there.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Flo. Yeah, that's really helpful.
Cool.
Yeah, and the second question, I'm not sure if there is a bug or something with this dropdown, because from my understanding, these have like animations. So, for instance, I don't know, this one's right. So,
Yeah.
but it's instant, you see? Like, it's not working. Any of the animation that I try here is not working really. So I'm not sure why.
Indeed, well, should take a look.
Yeah.
Have you created a support ticket?
No, I just discovered this today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you create a support ticket for this one? Because it might be a bug and it'll give us a chance, the tech team, to
take a look. Absolutely.
I think that'll be
Okay.
the easiest. Does that work for you?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, guys.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
See you. Thank you.
And I saw. I answered in the comments. So if you want to create a topic in the community with a short video explaining, I think that can help us. But I think I understand your question. It's about. I think it's because So I don't know if you're using a selected item variable or if you're calling an API. But depending on the approach, you will either need to use the problem is, I think from what I want to understand is, a selected item is displayed on the page, then the user comes back, and when they go back to another selected item, it's still the old item being displayed, or there's a blink or something. So when that happens, it means that you didn't reset the variable, or you didn't refetch the collection early enough. So it'll depend on the approach you chose, but yeah, look into those two options, and if that doesn't help, please create a topic in the community, and we'll do our best to answer in there. And really, a short video explaining, even if it's just 2 minutes, will help us a lot to understand the context of the project. All right, let's see. We have question. So I don't know if I'm not sure, because we have 2 Steves. So I don't know if Metal Steve 81 is the Steve I'm about to invite on board. Is it you, Steve? Hello? No, probably a different one. All right, so Metal Steve 81, if you wanna join, please don't hesitate to join. In the meantime, I'll take John's question. Here you go. Hey, John.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Can you hear me?
Yes. How are you doing?
All right. Yeah, so I'll bring up my screen in just a second, but ultimately, like, I've been working with WeWeb now for a couple of months. I think historically, when I create a multi-scene like wizard flow with modals, I would probably create each one as a separate modal. And so I would have to turn them on and off, which means creating multiple variables for each modal. And now what I'm trying to do is one modal so that I only have like one layer there, and then creating multiple containers inside of that, and using sort of like state management to go between them. And ultimately, I'm just trying to figure out like which one is the best practice. So let me go and share my screen.
Yep.
Window, publish UI. All right. I should be sharing it, but I don't know how to tell if it's up or not. Can you? There we are.
Yeah, sorry, it's my bad. Trying to answer, look in the chat as well.
Okay.
All right. So here you can see I've got a modal of sources, and within it I've got read, select, insert, update. In the past, I probably would have done something super dynamic, but as you can see, it's getting more and more complex. And so the way that this opens up, right? So if I click add, sources is now visible. Probably should go into preview mode. But now I've just got a single show modal as true. And it basically uses states. So this is being a new source, which is an insert. And I'm using condition state source equals insert.
Yeah, it's better.
And then if I close, I've got these over here, delete, state equals delete. And so the respective delete over here is now viewed. And so what I'm just trying to figure out, making sure like is if there's a better way to go about doing this, like what are the pros and cons? What am I missing possibly by having a single modal here? And you can see I do still have other modals, but in this case it's sort of like
this is definitely this is if it looks the same way, I mean you are using it only for these purposes. This is a lot better to do it like this, to manage only one model and then to play with only one variable. Usually a nice thing is to use an object instead of a string for this, because thanks to that, if one day you need to add just one more text or slightly different data in here, you will be able to add it into your object. While in here you have one variable with just one string, and you cannot kind of pass data. You see?
Gotcha.
So if you create
the variable you're talking about, sorry.
The one you are using to display the states.
The states, not the modal one, the state. Okay.
Yeah, the states, yes. This one I saw that it was a string, and I think it would be better to use an object here. So an object with state and the name of your delete, for example, in here, state delete. But you would be able to pass data, like data dot something, and yes, this one.
I'm switching this to an object.
Yeah, to objects, absolutely.
Okay.
Switch to objects, add the first key, which would be state or name, something like this. And if one day you need to pass more data, you will be able to do it easily.
Okay, cool. I won't do that here live. I'll do that after I get off screen. So if I screw anything up, I'll break it. So, well, cool. That's all on my question.
Thanks so much. Talk to you soon, John.
Thanks, Shel. Bye.
Bye. All right, so the other Steve has joined us. Let's have you hop on. And I'll just go back to my chat. And hey, how are you doing?
I'm all right, thanks, love. Thank you for doing the office hours. I'm kind of stuck, so this is going to be a big help.
I hope
hopefully
you manage.
No pressure.
All right, I'll share my screen. All right, so I have a job board, basically, and one of my drop downs to filter the job board is a multi-select, and I can't get the multi-select to work. I've tried different ways, keeping it as an array, I've tried doing it as a string, and it doesn't seem to want to work.
Okay. So job details. Okay. So let me start with this. So in here you will do the search, the filter only on the front side, only on the client side, meaning on your front-end application. So I guess you won't have more than 1,000 jobs, right?
No, yeah, it's there's maybe yeah, I doubt there's going to be that many.
Okay, so this can be done like this. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so can you show me first your multi-select?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's called software dropdown. Okay. So in here you selected two things, and okay, great. So can you select again the list of jobs? Yeah, this one. Items, perfect. Can you open it? Can you show the filters? Okay. So just before going into all conditions, can you toggle off you see you've got apply if. Yes, in here you've got apply if for each blocks. It's yeah, it's the third one. Yes, no worries, nobody sees it. Yeah, if you can click on apply if on all your blocks. Yes, this one.
Okay.
And can you select off? So my idea is, can you toggle off all your filters just to make sure everything is displayed, and then we will debug together.
Okay.
Okay. So can you do that for all of them?
For all of them, yeah.
Yeah. Because I see you have many of them. Okay, off.
Oops.
And yeah, the big block at the top. Yeah, you should have.
It doesn't go above that, so. Okay.
We should definitely have an expand button for this pop-up. Okay, great. So everything is off. So what I'd like to do is just first we will do together only the multi-select one. Okay.
Okay.
Just to see if this one is working, and if it's working, it means that maybe it's the combination of multiple filters that could be wrong. So I just want to make sure that the multi-select one is working, and when this is done, we could move forward. So could you add really maybe a new one that we will delete later? So can you click add condition group? Yeah, this one. And it will be below. Okay, so let's do it together. So job details, okay. And I need to see the data. So in the data explorer here, can you show me the array with all the items, just so I can see the structure of the job details?
Yeah. So there's just two right now, Unity, Houdini.
Okay, so this is your drop down, perfect. And now I need to see the read array with all your jobs. I think it's below. Is it a job details? Yes, just below.
Yeah. It's...
Okay. And you need. Okay, so I was afraid of that. Okay, so you've got a sub object in job details, and
yeah.
in this UI you cannot select the sub object, so that's why you have this issue.
Well, maybe I can just, if that's the case, maybe I can just change my Xano to be, so the result is just a string inside a text box inside of this. Would that work? Inside of one output?
Yeah, it would be indeed easier. Otherwise, we can do it with a formula. It can work also, because in formulas you can type in a key with depth. Do you have many filters here? Because I see you got dislike, like, loved. Okay, so for just this one, we are going to cheat a bit. So can you just delete what we added on the left? So the new filter. Yes, this one. Can you delete this one? So okay, perfect. You can keep everything. And on the right, so you can close this formula, the join software dropdown, so on. I just want to see the items. So basically your binding. So you can close the first one. Yeah, this panel, you can close it.
Okay.
It's the, yes. Okay, yeah, you can reopen now. Perfect. Okay, so in here, we can also do filters with our formula, not only with the filter button. So let's do it like this. So you need to use a formula called filter by key. So if you go to the formula tab here, you go to array. You can type in like this. Yeah, perfect. So now you can you just over the formula so we can see the description, so I'm sure of the structure. Just over the formula filter by key. Yes, perfect. It's arrays and the key, then the value. Okay, perfect. So can you drag and drop artist profile data into the formula? Yes, perfect. Then after this, after the comma, we will add, so it's array key. So here you need to select the value of your, oh no, it's more complicated like this because it's a multi-select. Give me just 1 second.
I mean, it's not a huge deal if it's just, I can just move the whole object out of that other object. I did it because it was just, I don't like a messy table.
Yeah, I totally agree. I understand.
It's gonna be
I think it's the best way. At least you would have everything in the filter.
yeah.
And the formula would be more complicated because of the multi-selects. We would have to use another formula and check in an array instead.
Okay.
That would be a bit messy. So yeah, the best.
Is it a use case where is it a use case where going back to JavaScript would be helpful?
Yes, it could, or even the formula. We could ask AI to generate the formula. So it just in 5 minutes, I won't be able to use it right now.
Yeah, I'm just thinking because right now with our current formula editor, it's easier to read. If you're familiar with JS, it's easier to read a complex, like 5 lines of JS than 5 lines of no-code formulas.
Yeah, absolutely. We could do it in JS too, but yeah, in your case, you should be able to type in a path basically in the filter, so you could select a sub value in your object when you filter. So this is something missing, and we know that it's missing. So right now, the best way for you is to indeed change your Xano a little bit. So you put this data above, so you could select it in the filter, and it will work.
I can do that. It's not a big deal. Oh, thanks for that.
Thank you.
For that.
I appreciate the help.
Talk to you soon.
Thanks.
Bye. All right. Let's see what we have. Okay, so I'll take a few questions quickly about. So I answered in the comments, but Archie asking if we have an option to book for a fee a private online tech help session similar to office hours for when we get stuck. You're new to WeWeb, welcome. So it's not possible at the moment. We don't have that offer in-house. However, if you go to community.weweb.io, there are a lot of great people that will help for free in the forum, but also a few who offer coaching sessions or consulting. Mariano and Roberto come to mind, but there are others, I'm sure, Yeah, so they might be able to help. And we've also heard very good things about Ray Deck of State Change, who offers like I think daily office hours. And it's not just WeWeb, like it's just he has a developer background and helps a lot of no coders yeah build. So hopefully that can help you. And another, so similar question for the first question: if I need someone to help with my project, where and who can I ask to help me with monthly salary? So I didn't get that last part. So again, community forum, you'll get a lot of help for free, and then like feel free to like post a job opportunity in there. I think there's a category for that. So if you yeah. And what is the best secure method to protect my project? Security is like a super large topic. I linked to a video in the chat, like Security 101. And keep in mind that this is not a WeWeb specific thing. It's important if you don't have a programming background that you learn about these topics about security in web development. And tools like WeWeb, Xano, Supabase. So first, WeWeb is a front end, so it's not really where security happens, but all these no-code tools are like an additional abstraction of code. So you need to understand first the underlying principles of like how the web works and how Xano and Supabase send data to WeWeb and what WeWeb sees, what the user's browser sees. So I recommend the video that I linked to in the chat. But it's really good that you're asking that question. But it's also important that you take the time to learn about these topics, and it does take time. All right, and we had Giovanni. So I think Giovanni's not online, but was asking for the best way to make a currency input on WeWeb, and asking if it would be laborious to build an input with the same formation of the number element. So I'll let you take that one.
Yeah, I know that question. And I can tell you that Joyce often reminds me of this. So yes, yeah. We know that the number element should be an input too. Right now, the only easy way to do it is to use the masked input if you need it to be an input. And we're working many elements at the moment, and this is a topic we really have in mind when we are going to get to the number element to rebuild it. For sure, we are going to make it an input.
But if you want to, so it is a little bit laborious at the moment. But if you want, Giovanni, you can if you send me a message in the community forum with the email or a link to your project, your editor link, I'll share with you or your email. A link to one of your editor. I'll copy paste one of the inputs I made. It's not extraordinarily pretty, it's not perfect, but it works. So maybe you can take inspiration from that. And finally, we have a question from Nicola. Good to see you. A question about icons. Again, it's a topic that comes quite often. How can I import SVG icons from Figma into WeWeb?
Okay, so right now you need to upload them like images. So this is the only way. And what you can do is to create your own image components, like square or your own icon components. I think we have this in the starter kit, so you can take a look to the starter kit to see how it's done. But right now you need to select all of them and upload them as images because they are SVG. And this is another topic we have in mind, and this is going to be prioritized, I think, in October, because we need to update this. So next month, this is going to be in the pipe of the things we need to update the icon management, and for sure it's going to be SVG. This is going to be an SVG support.
Yeah, I saw it. So yesterday, the founders shared the roadmap with us, and I saw that was coming soon. I got very excited. It's one of those small things. I mean, nothing is really small, but that can be in pain in the day-to-day. All right.
Good.
Well, that's, I think, all the questions we had for today. And no, we do have a question. So Abhishek Raj, you have an issue with overlapping the search widget and the modal. So I think if you go to the beginning of the stream, you'll find the answer. I think it's if you play around with a Z index, it should work for you. So actually, like right at the beginning of the stream, we had that exact use case. So that'll solve your problem.
Yes. Z index property.
It's not an index property.
This is where you need to go.
Yeah. And so on your modal, go to the on the section, go to Z index and turn it to 100, and you should be fine. And if it's not that one, it will be in the effects Z index of whatever is
above or
is above.
Yeah. It's
all right. Amazing. Like I actually really enjoyed this. This experience. I feel much more comfortable than in Zoom, where I'm struggling with all the windows. So hopefully you all enjoyed it as well. I'll share our events calendar here, where you can like save the date of all the office hours and other webinars or events that we host. You can subscribe as well to our YouTube channel. That way you're notified whenever we go live or if there's a new video. And yeah, I guess until next time. For next time, I will put together a little outro with nice music. But for now, it will just be an abrupt goodbye, everybody. Have a great week.
Have a great week.